Hey guys, my name is Simpsy, how you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 22 career mode here today on the channel. We have Season 3, Episode 7 of my Manchester United modded career mode series on Fifers Realism mod. Here today we have the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League to come. We've still got to be drawn either against Bayern, PSG or Liverpool, and we're also continuing to try and claim and fight for that third place in the Premier League. And we really just have to be consistent and maintain our progression, which we've had throughout this season, because Leicester are very much hot on our tails. Brentford, West Ham and Bournemouth look likely to get relegated. Bournemouth, 31 losses in a row. That's probably the worst I've seen any career mode team ever perform. It's just insane. Something must have happened. But anyway, leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new, if you haven't already. I would really much appreciate it. Alrighty, let's get stuck into the first match of today's episode against Antonio Conte's Spurs. They currently sit in 11th. We're in 3rd, Leicester in 4th, Chelsea 5th, and Southampton in 6th. Alright, we're going away to Spurs. Unfortunately, we lost against them earlier in the season. Hopefully, this time around, down at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, we definitely need a win or some points if we want to stay in 3rd. Spurs on the attack. Son Heung-min, so dangerous, always in FIFA. As 10 minutes in, Spurs look to pressurise the home advantage. And they do. 1-0 just in the first half. Oh, and we're down. Man, Spurs have been a bogey side for me in this Season 3, to say the least. Maybe even overall. I always struggle against Spurs. Not good enough. We need a quick response. João Felix, Fernandes, back to João Felix. Rashford, back to João. Goal. That's a great goal by him. But honestly, I've had a lot of talking points and a lot of comments about João Felix. He has not been good enough for me. For that money I spent, what was it, 150 million pounds? He's just not good enough. And I don't know what that goal is this season, but it must only be adding to a handful. 1-1, he's tied things up, he's done well, but I was trying to model him as the next best Portuguese thing at the club. He is nowhere near on the level of Ronaldo nor Bruno Fernandes. The thing is, he's got an amazing overall potential, so maybe we need to do a 2-year loan and then look to sell him once his valuation peaks a bit, rather than just selling him in Season 4. Let me know in the comments. João Felix again. Rashford. Go on, boys. Bruno. Bruno with the Elastico and a goal to top it off. Absolutely smashed it past Hugo Lloris. And we're 2-1 away up against Spurs. And it's by the Manchester United captain, Bruno Fernandes, makes it 2-1. Great stuff. The two Portuguese combined. A bit of a cheeky little bit of skill moves there to smash it past the Tottenham Hotspur defence. 17 goals in 31 matches. And Ronaldo comes on for the second half of the rest of the match. Like, Ronaldo's 38 and he's still outperforming João Felix, which honestly really shouldn't be happening for a 38-year-old, even if it is Ronaldo. Ball in. Oh, dealt with it. No! Oh my god. In the death there. Brian Gill nearly scores a scissor kick, but we win 2-1 away. Good stuff. Yeah, Ronaldo scored 6 and 4. Look at that, 3 and 45. That's terrible. He's just not cut out for the Prem, I don't think. Kaspar with 4, Fati with 3. Okay, let's get stuck into the second match of today's episode where we face Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea. They themselves want to break into the top 4 with the last couple of Premier League matches. But Liverpool on 92 points, which is crazy. But they seem to be a little bit exhausted, Chelsea. Massive opportunity at Old Trafford away against the Blues. We've had a lot of good matches against Chelsea this season. It's going to be a good one. Goretzka on the ball. Looking to try and make something work. De Jong. Fernandes, Rashford, turns straight at Mendy. Oh, Mendy is just dropping way too far down in stats. It's Marcus Rashford, the clinical poacher, to make it 1-0. And we've managed to break past Thomas Tuchel's defence. Good shot, terrible recovery at the near post. 90 or so rated now, Marcus Rashford. He's going to do that 9 times out of 10. Manolas? How is he still playing for Chelsea? That's probably why as well. Former Roma player. I don't even know where he is in real life at the moment. 16 goals in 32 matches. Still not too bad from Rashi. His goal output is still rather quite insane. Second half now, 1-0 up as N'Golo Conte tries to progress the football forward. Stefan de Vrij finds Hakim Ziyech. That ball looked like it nearly went out as Ziyech absolutely dummies Davies. He's beaten one. Oh, he nearly beats two there. Bruno has to come back and double team and help. Sancho finds Rashford. Rashford slips the pass. Sancho now goes forward. Rashford. Fernandes. To Goretzka. Sancho nearly converts that one. Rather unfortunate, but a not too bad piece of play. It's going to be a corner kick here now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring on Ronaldo in the 56. As we've been doing. Fernandes with the ball in. Oh my god, it's a goal. Oh my god, Marcus Rashford scores a brace. He is on fire in this career mode series. He drilled that one low and hard under the floodlights at the night match at Old Trafford. We're 2-0 up against Chelsea. Thankfully, we don't have to deal with any crazy free kicks because last time around Mason Mount scored an absolute sizzler. But we're 2-0 up and we're staking a claim to a top 3 finish. I know it's disappointing after winning the Prem 2 years in a row, but look, you can't keep continually winning, and especially with this Realism mod, it's super, super tough. Like on the Realism mod, on Ultimate difficulty, it's very hard to go back-to-back in the Premier League or the Champions League. Unlike the vanilla version of FIFA on Ultimate difficulty, where you can quite often do doubles back-to-back-to-back. As Bruno, Goretzka, Ronaldo, back to Rashford on a hat-trick. Is he going to get it? He's working his way into the box well, and he gets it. 3-0. We're running away with it a bit against the Blues, as Marcus Rashford claims an outstanding hat-trick for the Red Devils at the Stretford end as well, just to top it off. Chelsea. They've got a lot of new faces. Romero, Stefan de Vrij. A lot of new centre-backs, but aging. Manolas as well. You'd imagine those guys would be nearly 33 plus, Manolas and de Vrij. You would think, wouldn't you? Anyway, 3-0 we're up. It's turning into a bit of a goal fest here at the moment. They even got Conte in the midfield as well. De Jong. Rashford. Back to Jadon Sancho. Fernandes. Oh, blocked there, but we've still got the football. How's he caught? How? Mendy. Oh, my God. Volley it. Oh, my God. That is the craziest 4 goals I've seen Marcus Rashford ever score. Oh, my God. I can't believe Bruno was so cheeky to do that. Marcus Rashford scores 4 goals. And this last one is tops up. Look at that. He's hunting him twice. Ball over the top. Volleys it into an open net. Mendy. Foolish Mendy. What are you doing, mate? It's 4-0. He did the right thing to come out and try and close the distance, but he did it twice. Which made him look a little bit mental. 4-0 against Chelsea. This is our biggest win of Season 3. That's actually kind of insane. 19 goals in 32. Good on you, Rashford. Like, he's been so consistent week in, week out in this formation. I'm just struggling to try and find a strike partner with him. Ronaldo, Caspar, Zhao. It's going to be interesting to see how we head into Season 4. But that's it. Marcus Rashford, of course, gets 4 goals and claims the victory 4-0 against the Blues. A massive result as we now look to go into the semi-finals of the Champions League, which Chelsea aren't there, unfortunately. They couldn't do much about that either. Look at that. 4 goals. Crazy. Alright, so we've got the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Spurs play Leeds. Reading play me. It's good to see Reading and Leeds get to the semis, but it's probably going to be myself or Spurs in the final. Now, we had a match against Reading. We managed to beat them 3-0. Unfortunately, a couple of red cards and a yellow card. Alright, so we've been drawn against Bayern, which is not good. To be fair, over 2 legs we might be able to do it, because Bayern are even tougher in a final. Alright, so we go away to Germany, and funnily enough we get to face our former player, Luke Shaw, who plays for the Bavarian Giants. And Alphonso Davies faces his former side, Neuhaus, Lewandowski, Coleman, Sane, Jorginho, Opacano, Trippier and Luke Shaw. Wow, that's a really interesting correlation. Bayern have 2 English fullbacks. Alright. Super close in this match. Very quiet in the first. Hopefully things can be a little bit more opened up in the second. As Rashford is in the box, and it's a goal. Oh my god, we've finally broken the deadlock. It's 1-0 away in Germany, in Munich, in Bavaria. We're 1-0 up. Ironically, we're actually playing in a very blue, red, and white Bavarian-looking kit. Kind of like the badge of the state. It's kind of like the white of the Alps as well. I'm pretty sure it looks... Actually, to be fair, the United third kit, or whatever this is, the away kit, I can't even remember. The alternate kit actually looks similar to Bayern's one that has the Alps on it, which is cool. Donny van de Beek is playing amazing in this match. As Donny whips it into Sancho, back to Donny. Rashford on a brace. Oh my god, how's he done that? Oh, but he's opened up for Bruno. Dude, the amount of skill combinations that Rashi's got going is insane. And we're 2-0 up against Bayern. And we're inching ever so forward to claim a place in this year's Champions League final. Either against PSG or Liverpool. Liverpool we've beaten this season. PSG, who we knocked down in the friendly tournament. But Trippier, after his stint at Newcastle, ended his career at Bayern, which is kind of crazy. Anyway, Cristiano Ronaldo now comes on off the bench to try and influence the match. Hard cut, and unfortunately, Ronaldo didn't influence the match. 2-0. We went away in Bavaria, which is a huge result. Alright, back in the Prem, we managed to beat Brighton 2-0 thanks to Goretzka and Caspar. And in the second leg at Old Trafford, Bayern finally got a goal, but we ended the victory with a 3-1 win thanks to Goretzka, their former player, scoring 2 goals, João Felix scoring a consolation. Thomas Muller still at the club. Alright, so we've got the final match in May. Spurs in the Cup, West Ham, Liverpool and PSG. Alright, in this match against West Ham, we've managed to beat them 3-0. Thanks to Hakimi. We also managed to beat Bournemouth, who have lost... They're going to go fully defeated this season. They're not going to get a single point ever. Goretzka with another 2. And as I sort of predicted, it's going to be an FA Cup final between myself and Tottenham. We've beaten Man City in the Carabao earlier in the season. Hopefully we can beat Spurs under Conte at Wembley. We've had a really good result, a couple of really good results this season at Wembley. We won the Community Shield, of course. We also won the Carabao Cup, and now we have a massive opportunity to try and win the FA Cup. But Spurs with Umtiti and Orejo with their back line Still quite strong. But let's get it underway. FA Cup final. It's all to play here, boys. The FA Cup is such a huge trophy. I want it. Goretzka to De Jong. Delict. Delict De Jong. D get the shot off as Fernandes goes forward. Bruno back to Frankie. Frankie to Bruno to Rashford to Fernandes. Oh, and it's a goal by Marcus Rashford. Another great goal. 1-0 just before the 43rd minute. And we're away. A little bit cagey, a little bit gridlocked and deadlocked. But we've managed to charge and break on through with a couple of nice 1-2 passes. As Greenwood makes it 1-0. Curling it past Lloris. Scoring another brilliant goal. Dude, this has been a Marcus Rashford episode through and through. It's kind of crazy how well he is doing now. Marcus Rashford scores 3 goals in 6 matches. Spurs are going to have a pretty hard time coming back from this 1-goal deficit. But they do have an influx of players at the club that are more than capable to do so. And we've got Williams on the right-hand side. Secret Agent Williams helping us out. More or less, I guess. Sancho. Oh. Nice little roulette there. It was a little bit shorter. Maybe you could technically call it a pirouette. As Spurs queue up some passing combinations. As Song Heung-min gets into the box. Spurs looking ultra dangerous here. Shot blocked. Goal by Valverde. The former Galactico now moved to Spurs. Still playing in a white kit. Valverde makes it 1-1 just before the 72nd. Goes and celebrates with Conte as well. They must have worked on that on the training pitch. But former Barcelona man Samuel Umtiti has left Barca to join Spurs. And unfortunately the Manchester United defence has capitulated with Conte's passing. Look, Spurs have been my bogey side this season. I think it's got to do with the 4-2-2 facing up against the 3. They both cancel out each other. Rashford. Back to Fernandes. Manchester United go forward. Back to Rashford. It's a goal. 2-1. That's a great goal pretty late on. He very might. Shoulda, coulda, woulda won it there. And he might have. As Conte is frozen in fury. What was that? I kill Marcus Rashford. I kill him. Gotta be doing better than that, Conte. 2-1 we lead. Oh, it's Williams as well. He hasn't had the best loan there, but he still seems to be getting a game time for them. I like him to go up in stats a little bit more. There we go. Secret Agent Brandon Williams. 00 Spy. My name's Brandon. Brandon Williams. Valverde, and that's it. 2-1. We've gone and won the FA Cup. Wow, we've done the domestic double, which is awesome. Which probably is going to make up for more than likely our loss in the Premier League, which is still gutting, and I'm still coming to terms with. But anyway, stay tuned for Season 3, Episode 8 coming out tomorrow, where we have the Champions League final. And it's either going to be against either Liverpool or Spurs. It could be a Northwest derby, or it could be a France versus England derby, I guess, to some extent. But I'll leave you with the celebrations of the boys celebrating the FA Cup. I will be going through the stats in the next episode as well, and I want your feedback and suggestions. Should I do Season 4? Should I maybe play as Madrid or Chelsea, or do another career mode series? I keep all my saves, so we can always go back to anyone that I've Let's Played on the channel, or maybe we need to do something new. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, guys, thank you Gotta play the outro now. Take care. Unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my social media links in the description below if you want to stay connected with me. I also want to say thank you to this month's patrons and channel members: Victor K, Sebastian C, Jordan K, Caesar L, Brian S, Tao, Lion B, Kyle P, Tom C, and White P. My name has been Simpsy. Much love from Australia. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.